Hello there, my name is Adura Gwemi, and in this lesson, I will be teaching you on how to play properly on the violin as a beginner. How to play properly on the violin as a beginner is very key to your progress and your improvement on the violin. And so, I will be taking you through the process now. Before I go on, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the videos to help someone else. So let's get right into it. I have done videos on how to the part of the violin and the holding of the bow and carrying of the violin. So you might want to check the video link up there. The next thing is the bow. Now, after you put your hand here, the bow, you're holding it flexibly. Make sure everything is, you need flexibility. I can't overemphasize this. There's need for you to relax and be flex. It's not hard. Tell yourself, violin is not hard. So it's very simple. So take it like that. The next thing you need to do is place your bow perpendicular to the strings. Then you can see your arm. Place it 90%, 90 degrees. You can see 90 degree on the bow. While your bow is what? Perpendicular. What I mean is that it's 90 degree to your violin strings. All you need to do now is pull your hand downwards and make it become let it come into the middle. For example, look at my elbow was here. When I straighten it, it straightened out. I didn't do like this. No, don't pull it away. Just stretch it out. That's the technique. Stretch it out. And notice that my wrist will go in. My wrist goes in while I'm down here. So let's go again. Let's go over it again. I'm going on the A strings now. 90 degree. When I pull my hand out, I'm stretching it out. You can see my elbow is tightening, it's straightening inside, not pulling outside. Inside like this, and with my wrist bulging in. That's very important. You bring it back to the 90 degree. Continue to try that. 90 degree, stretch it. 90 degree, stretch it. 90 degree. So then after doing that, the next thing you need to do is when you are pushing up, your wrist, when it gets up here, has to bulge out. Can you see me? The wrist is bulging out now. When it's at 90, it is straightened out. When it's down here, it's caving in. At 90, it's straightened out. Up here, it's bulging out. These are the techniques to make sure that the bow is straight. The aim is that your bowing must be straight. This is very important in violin playing. The straightness of your bow will help and enhance your sound production. Now, the straightness of your bow is very important because every section of the string getting close to the bridge has its different sounds that it produces. And so if you are going all around the bow, you'll be getting different volume, different sound, varying, and it will be affecting your sound production. And that's why it's important for you to bow straight on one spot to get the best sound that you need that particular moment. We'll get to that lesson for another day. So here is it. After doing what I told you, just go through the exercise of 90 degree, straighten out, 90 degree, straighten out, 90 degree, straighten out, 90 degree. Then next exercise you have to go through is make sure that your wrist bulges out, straightens out, bulges out, straightens in, bulges out. Can you see my wrist? It's very flexible. That's why. Don't tighten it. Your hold must be flexible. And so let's go again. straight, and so when it's going down, it's caving in. At 90 degrees, it's straight. Up here is brought out, relaxing. So the next thing I'd like us to note, or I'd like to teach you, is that crossing from one string to the other. How do you do that? You cross by raising your arm or lowering your arm to cross from one string to the other. So we have, let me cross to the D string. I'm currently playing the A string. I raise my arm. And you see, it's that simple. Because the bowing is at different angles. Once you attain the angle and bow, you don't need to look at your violin. It will naturally answer to that sound. So let's try it from D to G now. Let's go to A now. Let's go to E. Let's go back to A. Can you see? I go to D, raise it. When I want to go to a lower string like the thinner string like A, I'll pull my arm down. When I want to go to a higher string, a thicker string like D, I'll raise my arm. Can you see it? So you might want to practice this in order to bow properly, and this will set you up for another level in violin playing. This brings us to the end of this lesson, but don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you.